recorded live at 4ZZZ Studios and broadcast across Brisbane on 102.1 FM.
You're listening to Z Games, where we bring you the best in gaming news, reviews, community and culture.
Want to get in touch? Text in on 0420 626 733.
G'day cheekies, welcome to Z Games. I'm Millie and I'm here in studio with Jack, Koch, Kate and Rani.
That's us.
That is me.
Hey, that me.
It a me.
It a me, Mario. Yeah, that's going to be relevant today. I'm so freaking zazzed to have a discussion about this because I'm a big old nerd. So how y'all doing? How y'all doing on this fine show day up here in Brisbane where everyone's getting sick?
I got to sleep in.
No one cares about the show. Shut it down.
No one
Couldn't
cares.
have said it better myself.
No one in
I
studio
cares.
cares about the show.
I can feel the impending hospitalisation from the flu.
Yeah.
Well, at least they don't have to walk very far. Because they just leave the Echo and then walk straight into the hospital across the street.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. We love science on it. As we just
It's fine.
gently discuss, like, yeah, it's true.
You can
Illness,
hear the
illness, yes.
piercing eye looks that we're giving each other, though.
Yeah, definitely.
Just being very upset about the show. It is indeed Echo Week, and it is a public holiday, but we don't sleep.
No.
No,
No,
we
definitely
don't.
not. What's sleep?
A sleep in is like 8 o'clock for me.
I can sleep
unfortunately.
when I die.
It's for the-
Bing, bing, bing.
Bing,
Yeah.
bing.
There's so much silence happening. What are your? It's a
We're
quiet.
all really
Because it's
tired.
It's a quiet. Yeah, it's a quiet week.
It's
in the
too
studio.
accurate. Just the,
There's nothing
okay,
to
look,
add.
the last good sleep I had was in the womb.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's a heavy mood.
That's a mood.
It's pretty hefty. It's pretty hefty.
Let's talk about what we're doing this week.
Yeah, so what's on the show this week, Dad?
Millie, you're screeching about Mario 64.
I am. Wahoo. Let's do this.
Woo!
Incredible. I'm so proud that we've done this.
I'm so proud. Yeah, I've got, because everyone's bored with their lives on the internet. People have just gone back to vintage games like Mario 64.
Like a good cheese.
Like a good cheese. I love cheese. And they're just like finding all these dumb exploits and secrets, and I'm all here for exploits and secrets.
Also, can we just go back to the cheese thing for a second?
love cheese.
remember we were having a conversation off air about cheese not being eaten at room temperature. I saw the packaging of my blue cheese says best eaten at room temperature. So
Yeah.
thank you very much.
That's soft cheese.
I was correct.
Soft cheese you got to
Huh.
always have at room temperature.
All cheese.
It all tastes like
Always.
mouldy stuff anyway. So if it gets a little bit of mould, it's just extra flavour.
Exactly.
Everyone loves
Yeah.
penicillin.
I don't.
Oh, yeah, Rani can't have penicillin.
It might kill me.
I can say for sure that penicillin in certain parts of your body is not a good time. So I don't recommend it. I'm just gonna put it out there. Just no.
I'm kink shaming you.
Remember when this show was about video games?
Yeah.
Every time.
Every time.
Every time.
First time, every time. 99% of the time.
Cheese.
We love cheese.
Toasted cheese is hot. That's cheese.
Love cheese.
yeah, but you wouldn't want to have your toasted cheese at room temperature.
Guys, this is
Yes,
a show
you
about
do.
we're
Cheese
talking about video
sandwiches?
games on this show.
Sorry.
No,
We're back to
cheese.
games.
It's cheese chat.
We had like soup chat and we had bone broth chat and
I'm just going to keep bringing it back.
You
I'm
really
sorry.
like talking about food.
Really
Off
bring
the
in like
rails.
bone broth. I'm ready for some bone
I
broth.
will.
buy some stock. Anyway,
It's
video
not the
games.
same.
You're talking about Mario 64. We went to Game On over the
Yeah,
weekend.
we did.
We hosted a stage at Game On.
We did, and I died.
Did you?
I slept for 15 hours.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
Okay.
wow.
I think I'm actually still tired from Game On. Like,
Yeah, me
to
too.
be honest.
That
I
might be
am-
it. I might be just catching up
Yeah.
on Zeds from Saturday.
Yeah.
Saturday, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
It was just,
Yeah.
it was exhausting.
Definitely Saturday.
It was good, though.
It was fun. I
I went out
enjoyed it.
drinking afterwards, so I was completely fine.
Okay, then, Kosh.
Yeah.
15
Okay.
hours. What
I
is
mean,
15 hours?
all the developers did as well. Like, I don't know if you'll notice, like, they all were like, let's go to the bar immediately. Well, actually, you all left before it proper finished.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because we
Like,
were exhausted,
I had to
Jack.
stick around for a second panel, and the organizer was like, Jack, are you on this panel as well? I'm like, yeah. And she's like, what do you drink? I'm like, cider. And then she came back with a full pint, and I was like, thank you, Trina.
She tried to get the entire audience to get us drinks.
Yeah, to buy us
I would have
drinks,
been
and I
down
was
for
like,
drinks,
I
but
don't-
I had to drive home. So,
Yeah.
you know, because it was on a Sunday.
Saturday.
Saturday. Yeah.
Wait, why didn't I drink? What's wrong with
No,
me?
you slept until Sunday.
I did sleep until Sunday because I was exhausted.
Well,
But-
every time you go to sleep on a Saturday, you wake up on a Sunday.
Wow.
That's
Really?
That's time
Whoa, whoa.
I'm not ready for this. It's
I'm
early
too
in the
tired for this.
morning.
You
Yeah.
ever get on a plane in like Australia and then land in the US?
And it's like
And it's the
Monday.
same-
I
like
have
the
actually.
previous day.
I love
the
it.
same
I love
day.
time travel.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Everyone loves a little bit of time travel.
Or a lot.
Or a lot. Just stop.
Final Fantasy 13 too coming up later this
Yeah.
No.
So we're going to talk about Game On Festival. We're going to talk about Mario 64 Secrets.
Yeah.
But first, we have the week in
gaming.
video game news.
Ooh. Wow, wow, wow.
Bing, bing, bing. Across Australian radio and across the world online, from 4ZZZ Studios in Brisbane, this is your weekly Z Games News Update. Local industry members Kat Benstead and Tegan Smith have launched their brand new content creator resource hub Player2 HQ. The new company aims to assist content creators at varying sizes grow their brand while developing a sustainable business and growing an organic audience. Benstead commented on her inspiration for founding Player2 HQ, quote, "We found that a lot of content creators were overwhelmed or had no idea when it came to running their business behind the scenes," end quote. Smith added, quote, "We created a service that takes away the stress of trying to find time for all the business requirements," end quote. To learn more and get in touch, Player2 HQ is now live at player2hq.com. Emmett Shear, the CEO of Twitch, has apologised to streaming star Tyler Ninja Blevins after their channel was used to inadvertently recommend porn. Ninja recently left Twitch for an exclusivity deal with Microsoft's Mixer, and in their absence, the channel was changed to a page recommending other popular live streams, one of which featured pornography. Shear claims this occurred while Twitch was experimenting with showing recommended content across Twitch, including on streamers' pages that are offline. Ninja's team is now trying to have the entire channel removed, but at the time of recording, it still stands as normal with previous broadcasts still available. The developers of DayZ are making changes to appease the Australian Classification Board, and they'll be implemented to the global version of the game too. Last week, it emerged that DayZ was refused classification for physical release in Australia due to strict ratings guidelines. The digital version was later banned as well. Now Kotaku Australia reports Bohemia Interactive is modifying the game to meet the board's requirements, but rather than creating a separate Australia-only version, it will apply the alterations worldwide. The studio didn't specify what it'll be changing, but it will likely include how the game uses cannabis as a healing item. Xbox first-party studio boss Matt Booty said the company's games won't all necessarily be Xbox exclusives moving forward. Booty said if a recently acquired developer like Double Fine wanted to stay multi-platform, Xbox would likely allow it. On the Game Informer show, he said, quote, "I think that the question is less binary about should it be on Switch, should it be on PlayStation, and more, does it make sense for the franchise?" End quote. With Minecraft, he said it was a no-brainer to keep players already on other platforms happy, and to even add further platforms. Don't get too excited about big franchises like Forza, Halo, and Sea of Thieves coming to PlayStation though, as they'll likely remain Xbox exclusive due to how they were designed from the outset to really exist on Xbox. That's all for now. For more gaming updates, check us out on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram as @ZEDGamesAU.
Hey, welcome back.
Well, they didn't go anywhere. They
Your
were listening
voice
to the news
is
the whole time.
so nice.
Oh no.
So like 10% turned on, like 15% turned on, like
Never.
Yeah, I only just realised that I can
I'm dead.
really drop my voice down a couple
Welcome
of
back.
octaves.
I work in a call center, and one of my colleagues said that she thought I worked in a different kind of call center with one of the calls that I had recently. And I was like,
okay.
no.
What
That
did-
was supposed to
What
be my
sort of
empathy
different
voice.
call
Empathy
center.
voice?
The ones that cost
Jack, your
99
face.
$9.99 a minute.
I was like, the moment you said empathy, I was like, got it.
Empathy
Yeah.
voice.
I mean,
Yeah.
I can say for sure because I know where you work that those sorts of customers legitimately call through and you're just on the phone for half an hour trying
they
to shut them
just
up.
And you just
Sad.
kind of yes and okay and and yeah.
And you're like,
she's
so was there a problem
what
with
are you
Ozpost?
doing?
That's all it is. Welcome to Z Games customer service. You're speaking with
Hi.
Jack.
How are you?
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean,
God.
all I can think about when I hear like nice voices on the radio is just that particular radio show from Parks and Rec, where it's just like they just speak so softly the
Just
entire
ASMR
time.
radio.
Yeah, pretty much.
We could do that, but we just decide to scream all of it.
Yeah, no, we're like
we're
mainly
ASMR,
me.
but it
It's
just
mainly
doesn't-
me.
Yeah, no.
I'm sorry.
Look,
I'm not.
I
I'm
was
really not.
I was like partly concerned about having 5 people in studio, but this has actually been the most low-key show in quite a while.
Do you want me to start
Because
screaming?
we're all
No.
tired.
Jinxed it now, so this
Yeah.
is all going
Do
downhill.
you want me to start screaming? Because I can make it happen.
You said that, and we're gonna ruin it for you.
It means you can all carry the show now, which is good.
Yeah, you're welcome.
So, Ninja's a porn streamer.
I felt
That's
so
what
bad
he
about
gets.
that.
That's
love
what he
boobs.
gets.
You love boobs.
Here's my problem. Okay, I have a few problems with this. I saw another streamer who was just watching Mixer in like a viewer perspective, and found that a lot of the games, like it's not as easy to find variety streamers. So I think the move is very specific for Battle Royale games. But Twitch, I understand that they're trying to experiment with ways to promote streamers who are live, but without actually getting consent of the person whose stream you're promoting on, regardless of whether you're knowingly or not promoting something that is not even part of terms of service. Like, I would want to know if there's something being advertised on my channel, if it's just someone else, if it's just...
And the problem is they did it for the biggest channel on Twitch.
And apparently it's not on all channels, so I would think that it's like a small release, so...
It's literally just his channel.
Just
It's like the ninja you're looking for is in another castle.
Yeah.
Like, they designed it for his channel because he pieced out,
Yeah.
and they were like, porn. So no, they didn't put
And that
porn
was just
there.
who was streaming at the time.
Yeah, so to
it's
clarify,
not-
Twitch
yeah.
did not put porn on the channel.
It was not knowingly.
Because they wouldn't.
Well, you'd hope not. I mean, maybe they would.
I
I
mean,
mean,
I
my
hope
channel's
not.
been up for a while. I'm kidding.
Yeah, Harry Frankfurt. Sounds like porn.
It does. I get that a lot.
Yeah,
Thanks.
no, I'm glad that you're fully cool.
Everyone's nodding.
So basically, it was highlighting a bunch of other Fortnite. I think it was just Fortnite streamers, and basically the Twitch community was like, let's just float a porn stream. That's what they
Yeah.
did, and then there was porn on his channel, and apparently that's what he gets.
I
Bless
feel
you.
bad.
Bless you.
I mean,
Hi, how you doing?
You're blessed.
Amen.
Amen.
On your knees.
This isn't.
No.
We're not family radio. Shut that down. None of that.
PG-13 stream, guys.
Yeah.
yeah, we're not in the States. Come on.
Yeah, this is fun.
I mean, I know it sounds
Teen.
like it when
I'm
I
just going to
talk,
play
but-
some Cupcake next.
Oh my god, I love that. Yes.
This is another food cast.
Oh,
Yeah.
You don't know who
sweetheart.
Cupcake is.
You don't know
Really
who
don't.
Cupcake is.
We're going to introduce him
We're
to
going to
Cupcake.
introduce you to Cupcake in the break.
I don't.
This
I
weekend
don't,
I'm introducing you to Cupcake.
Please
I
do
don't know
it.
either,
do
so-
it.
On the topic of like sort of family friendly stuff, Mixer. This is like somewhat unrelated, but Mixer has a bunch of like clothing guidelines as well that Twitch really doesn't
Yeah.
have. And I've seen a lot of posts lately about Koch is just getting
Kosh
some
is just
clothing.
stripping.
It's just hot.
Exciting content, all right?
It's just hot. He's getting
Very
hot.
warm
It's
in
getting
here.
hot and heavy in the Triple Z studios.
Oh,
when
yeah.
isn't it? When the aircon works. Never.
Don't bring it up.
So basically, to be a family-friendly stream, clothing must cover entire visible body from a few inches above the bust line. Cannot be strapless. Should show little to no
Okay,
cleavage.
So I have things that I want to point out here because
Yeah.
Twitch tried to release this and they tried to do this a few years back and they very much said that, you know, certain amounts of skin, or I can't remember the wording, like you couldn't have spaghetti straps and you couldn't have certain things. They tried it and there was an absolute riot because it is censorship and it is, I mean, I personally have to be offended because
Right.
like as much as I think that it's inappropriate to use that for views, I think that if you have a body, you shouldn't be shamed for having it.
I think
Yeah.
there's a few different factors into it because the people that I've seen most frustrated are understandably women on
Yeah.
Twitter because
yeah.
a lot of the clothing restrictions are sort of absolutely
Geared
targeted.
Because
towards
we,
that, I
like-
wouldn't be able to wear a t-shirt like I'm wearing
What
now.
you're wearing right now, which is
is
like it's not low
revealing.
cut,
No.
but what they are saying is
It
a
is.
teen stream which can reveal more than a hint of cleavage. No, you're not even doing that.
No.
I am.
But this wouldn't be allowed on the family-friendly stream.
No, I
because
think it
it's
would
not
narrowly
couple
be a
of-
teen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God forbid those collarbones.
Oh my god, man.
But
No.
really, like, the people who are streaming to that platform aren't going to be streaming on a teen stream or family-friendly stream, even on Twitch. Like, they don't
Yeah.
have teen-friendly, or they have mature and
They have,
non-mature.
yeah,
I'm
age-
pretty sure
age-gated
like-
and they have
yeah.
non.
Yeah, and it's
which
like
is different.
you have to be 18 or whatever
Yeah.
it is to watch that stream or tick the box that goes, yes, I'm
See,
an adult.
I've got mine limited by age because of the fact that I cuss and talk about heavy, serious topics.
Yeah, same
Yeah.
here.
Not
Same.
because I'm doing anything of a provocative
You're
or
doing
suggestive
squats for
nature.
tips.
I hate that. I just sorry.
Hang on, I'm going to get my
I hate it
whiteboard
too.
and just, oh my god, I dropped my pen. Oh no.
Bend over.
Pretty much.
Now on Patreon.
That's
No,
the
but
tier
I
3
mean,
sub
like-
only.
Imagine living in a house in Queensland without aircon as a streamer.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And being
And
told
having
that you
lighting,
can't. Yep. And
Having a
being-
hot computer, having
But-
hot monitors,
No
sitting
spaghetti
for
straps.
hours. And you're not allowed to wear a singlet.
And probably carpet, too.
Yeah.
Instead
Yeah.
of, like, wood floors. Which
Yeah.
can
Oh, it's
change.
terrible.
Yeah.
It does.
Like, in my room in the summer, that's pretty much all of those things.
I mean,
There's-
unless you have like a one of those actual nice chairs, your chair is like a fabric as well, which is really heat conductive.
If
I
you're a
don't know.
Queenslander and poor, screw you.
Basically.
Yeah.
That's all. That's all
Well,
we
yeah,
basically
any
say,
hot
right?
climate,
Which just
because
hates
like LA,
Queenslanders in summer.
like
Basically.
Doesn't
there's lots of
everyone
hot
there?
climates around the world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
LA's
just that we know
melting
Brisbane.
right now.
LA,
Oh, yeah.
Florida,
Like California
so
is hot.
many other
Well,
places.
they are the Sunshine State. They deserve it.
They deserve
We
it.
get it as well. Whereas
Yeah.
it's all,
Remember when they tried to change us to the smart state?
Oh, I remember.
No.
That didn't last long.
and then it was
Remember.
For a
back to
few reasons.
back to the Sunshine State, and my mate pointed out that Victoria is the education state. I had nothing to come back with,
Oh, no.
Oh,
no.
dear.
and that's all.
But
I
yeah,
cannot say anything more.
I
about
mean,
that.
that's the thing. Like, I can't see how that sort of rule would fly, but because the platform is so new, then maybe that's how they can get away with it. Whereas Twitch was coming in and trying to change it
Yeah,
after
yeah.
it
Yeah.
had already been
Like Mixer,
established.
the feeling is that Mixer is trying to build a community, whereas Twitch, when you try and change a community, like Kate, how many times have they redesigned the YouTube layout and it's been received
don't
well?
start.
Like,
I don't
Literally
think
never.
it ever
Never.
has. Yeah,
but
never.
it's been
has.
changed at least a dozen times.
Yeah.
Everyone
changed it recently,
warms
I'm
up
pretty
to
sure.
it, but
They just kind of forget how the
Twitter.
old one looked,
Yeah.
and you just like
Yeah.
whatever. It's-
Snapchat recently changed everyone's.
I hate it.
Yeah, there you go.
I wouldn't
see?
know.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's the
and
same
when
Twitter.
Twitter changed,
Yeah, Twitter changed as
yeah,
well.
the
I didn't even know
desktop
that it was-
UI,
it was
yeah.
So the
Yeah.
desktop
Desktop,
UI
yeah.
is awful. I hate
It's
it.
So
ugly.
much white space. Anyway,
yeah.
yeah.
Oh, I just
Turn
put it on dark mode.
Yeah, dark mode.
Yeah.
There's too much dark space. Yeah.
I mean, that's
It's just
accurate
the
for
void.
world.
I'm looking
The
into
void.
the
Wait,
Yeah,
void.
exactly.
Space.
The void is like,
Like
you know, comforting.
I'm using a widescreen monitor. Let's just waste 2/3 of this entire monitor.
Exactly.
Basically.
I hate it.
Just switch to TweetDeck.
Just tweetdeck.twitter.com. Just in case you didn't know, go and do
still
that.
owned
it's
by Twitter.
owned by Twitter, and it's infinitely better, unless
Damn.
you have bad vision. In which case, it's going to be a bit crap.
Well,
and if
I'm
you want to
down
add
for
GIFs
it.
to tweets, you can't do that either.
If you what?
If you want to add GIFs to tweets,
Yeah, you have to
You
go
have
back
to
to
do back
Twitter.
normal
Yeah,
Twitter.
true.
That's stupid.
That's a bit annoying.
But I mean, I integrate like Z Games, New Game Plus, mine, work
Yeah.
ones.
I'm literally only on Twitter for you guys. That's it.
oh,
Thank you.
special.
Beautiful.
I'm glad.
Like,
I'm glad you
when I
updated your
joined-
like bio to include us
yeah.
When I
and
joined,
followed us.
I like literally. Yes.
Thanks for following.
I realized one, I wasn't following the the radio show that I'm on.
Z Games account. Yeah,
Two, my bio was incredibly out of date.
it was.
And three, I found my old Twitter account the other day, which I thought had been deleted, so I had
Oh,
to
no.
go
Uh-oh.
deactivate it.
Uh-oh.
I was just like,
What was on there?
oh dear. Luckily, I still knew how to log in.
Thank God.
Aw.
Yeah. And then while I was doing that, I realized my Twitch probably needs updating
Yeah.
because I haven't had a chance to stream in God knows
Enigmatic
how long.
Django. Yeah.
It's not anymore. It's just my first
you
and last
updated it.
name.
Yeah.
And so it's just Rani Tezarum now,
Yeah.
as is everything else, because my name is my name, and if somebody else has it,
Yeah.
I'm going to be like, no,
Incorrect.
that
See,
is not true.
Like that
There's
Spanish,
one of
like
me
that Spanish
in the entire
YouTuber
world.
that like took our show.
I'm
logo.
so mad about that.
No, that's an off-air thing. So basically, Twitch accidentally put porn on Ninja's channel. It was kind of stupid. Their CEO apologized. Ninja's bitter about it. They're trying to take the channel down entirely, which I don't know why they think that's a good idea, because someone else can just make a Ninja account and like move in, basically.
I think
They
they're
will.
just grumpy. They're just upset.
It's just really...
They're butthurt.
I'm just really... I get so butthurt when I earn millions of dollars a year. Like, it's just so hard. With a single contract from EA, I can get $1 million. Like, it's just tough.
Go away.
Shut up.
No one likes you, Ninja.
It's terrible. No, I think he's got a good point. Like he built his brand. Like regardless of what
Yeah.
other platform,
Stream
you
now.
make a YouTube channel of 8 million followers, and then they're streaming to they're advertising other channels on your channel.
It's,
Yeah.
it's
Same thing.
It's grounds for things like defamation.
Yeah.
Because it does.
Yeah.
It does sort of ruin his image and his brand, which
And
he
the
has
amount of
built.
people that are watching his, like, even just lurking on his streams, he's not even streaming. Like,
Lots of
on
kids-
Mixer, people are joining his channel.
Yeah.
You can go to Mixer right now, you'll probably see an active chat, and he's not streaming.
Yeah.
People are
Lots of
talking to each
kids
other.
watch Ninja
Yeah.
too. So that's probably the big
The
thing.
big one.
Like
yeah.
I babysit and the kid just puts on Ninja and I'm like, ah,
I'm scared now.
Just
let me leave.
sidebar, the panel that you guys bailed out for at the end of Game On.
Yeah.
My team won that trivia night, basically,
Oh yeah.
on flossing.
No.
One of our youngest, like younger than me, like I think a good 3-4 years younger than me. She's a deb. She's a sweetheart. Yeah, she literally flossed, and our team won based off of that.
That's
I'm banning
okay.
it.
I can't
I'm
have
doubling
it.
my
I feel
voice
like-
costs.
I feel
don't
like
think
that
so.
means that I should be able to do it, but I can't because I feel like it's probably.
I think she's younger than you.
you.
Only a little bit.
Only a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah. That was the news of the week-ish. We flew off on at least 30 different tangents.
We love tangents.
But it was necessary.
You're hanging out on Z Games in
Yeah.
studio. Jack, Millie, Kosh, Kate, Rani. Millie.
Hi.
Tell us
Super
your story.
Mario
I'm so excited.
64.
Did you not want to talk
came
about
out.
Game On first?
No, I'll do Game On last.
Okay, lit.
Super Mario 60, because we're going to have, like, if you're listening to us on 4ZZZ, obviously download us on iTunes and Spotify, but
mean,
we're
come
also,
on,
we're going to be
Bane.
broadcast in Melbourne, Adelaide, Perth, New Zealand for the TV episode.
wow.
We're going to be broadcast to about a dozen regional stations for basically the same TV episode just going out over radio.
Yeah.
Like, it's going to be covered in a lot of other ways in anywhere else.
Just lit
So
into
we'll
the
just
anyway.
Anyways, follow
Anywhere
us.
but Brisbane.
Well, the
Yeah.
internet.
That's what it seems
internet.
like.
There will be the
that's
internet.
why we're briefly covering it now.
Yeah, that's fair.
So it's
Yeah.
like a brief cover here and then big boy cover on TV and national
boy.
radio.
Big boy, we're on TV.
We are on TV.
Scream into the
We've made
void.
it. We've
transcended.
made it.
It's terrifying.
I've been on TV for 3 months. It doesn't mean much. 3 years.
I've been on TV for 3
yeah.
years.
Don't- The rest of us
tell
might
me,
not
tell me
have.
that being on radio is like. I mean, it's fine.
It's impressive when people hear about it.
Yeah.
oh, you're on
Yeah,
radio.
you're on
Yeah, no,
radio.
it's
I'm
like it's impressive, and I'm like, yeah, that's my response. I'm like, it's
Well,
not
is
really
it
that
though?
flash.
It's the same. It's the same response I get when I say like I do YouTube or Twitch or anything. They're
Yeah,
like, "Oh my
they're
god,
like,
really?" I'm like,
wow.
"Well, it's not
And then
like
interest
that."
fades.
Like, and
Yeah.
then
Yeah.
I really have to pull it back a lot. Don't want people getting their hopes up or
So
anything.
you have expectations? Gone.
Yeah,
don't
or like-
have those.
And then they try and find you. It's like, oh, what do you do on the channel? Oh,
Yeah,
no.
no.
Oh, I should have mentioned.
Don't
I'm sorry.
find me, please.
Yeah,
God,
please don't find me.
Don't.
It's
Your
the
other
same.
Twitter account?
Stop it.
It's the same when I'm like, yeah, I'm a model and actor. They're like, cool, and I'm like,
No.
Yeah, this is why you don't say things. Just don't talk to people at this point.
pretty much.
You're hanging out on Z Games.
We're a radio show.
Hi.
Super Mario.
Super
That's
Mario
all.
We're
Story.
very shy. Don't
Yeah.
talk to us.
Mario
So
64.
Mario 64 came out 10 billion years ago.
Yes.
Yeah.
It came out when I was 1. So
in
yeah.
83 years.
Yeah.
I wasn't alive.
You weren't alive when it came out.
Oh,
So here's the thing. What I'm going to be bringing you today. It's called The Mystery Goomba. Ooh, mysteries.
Do you want some like Mario 64 like background music?
No,
Do it.
because it's like
do it. No, please.
No. I've got some like vaporwave level stuff.
do it.
Mario
Do it.
Yeah.
Do it.
Okay. Well, then you move this way, and I'm gonna get the.
All right, I'm moving in. Hello. Can I?
Anyway,
Continue
tell us.
telling.
Okay, yeah.
Tell us.
Okay, so this was discovered by Super Mario Legend on YouTube, known as Panokoke, 2012, because all usernames
Because
are
you need more
taken.
numbers, yeah.
Yeah, known for his use of parallel universes in speedrunning levels without pressing the A button.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I will just talk about that in a later episode. 'Cause
Yeah.
wow,
Table it.
they're impressive, and I don't even know that video games had parallel universes, but they do.
So does the real world.
I know,
Let's talk
right?
about that.
Yeah. Woohoo! Okay, so here's the thing. Most Goombas, you have to turn that down just a smidge. Thank you. So, most,
A little
Only
bit aggressive. My bad.
so most Goombas spawn in 2 different types. There's singleton and groups. This is going to get very game heavy, technical. All right. Bear with me. I did 3 years of game design. This is very interesting
This
to me.
is when the degree comes in
This is when the
handy.
degree comes in. Okay, so singleton Goombas always load in-game, but they disappear from view when Mario's further away, right? But they are constantly there as a
Okay.
a value as such.
Yeah.
Group Goombas in 3s load and unload in a triangle shape. Illuminati confirmed. As you move closer to them, they are inconsistently there, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that clear?
Yeah.
Yes.
Cool. So, group Goomba... Oh, wait. Let me scroll down in my notes. So professional. However, there's a set of only 2 group Goombas in the level Bowser in the Sky. Where's this third Goomba? Where's he gone? Is he lost? Yes. According to the well-established ancient website, it looks like it was made in the 90s, which probably was.
Probably was, yeah.
SM64.com, there are only 7 Goombas listed in this particular level. However, using the art of hacking the game till it breaks, Koch 2012, I hope I'm pronouncing his name right, discovered a lone Goomba trapped under the death barrier, right? Bringing the total up to 8 Gooms. This lone Goomba was hidden from view for 18 years.
That must feel
18
so bad.
years.
Like, imagine being that Goomba and just being like, no one knows about me.
He
But
never
when he was
died.
found, he was able to drink.
Yeah.
In Australia.
That's the
at
first,
Yeah.
the priority in my mind. I'm like, drinking?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Goomba can drink.
Get drunk about your problems, about, never being known for a long
Exactly.
time.
Regale us with your stories of where you were.
So here's the thing. This Goomba, because he loads beneath the death barrier, Mario cannot reach this location due to the small radius. Here we go. Here's some complicated, game theory stuff. That was a gentle. That was a gentle one. So he cannot reach the Goomba's location due to the Goomba's small spawning radius, right? Not its loading radius. So when you enter a Goomba's spawning radius, it's completely different from its loading radius, right?
Yep.
So Mario can be in 2 different locations for this Goomba. It's confusing, I know. But Goombas spawn in 3s, and because Mystery Goomba spawned below the platform that he's on, he's too far away from his brethren to stay loaded in the game.
Okay.
So as soon as you approach him, his spawn point has disappeared because he's too far away.
Yep.
But when you enter the Goomba location, he's spawned underneath.
Okay.
So it's really like this weird intersection where he's invisible and not visible at the same time. So he's having an existential crisis down there.
Same.
Right?
And we
Along
can't
with
rescue
me.
him.
No, there's literally no location.
Forget Princess Peach. I want to rescue this
Yeah,
Goomba.
Gonna
the
rescue
next
the Goomba.
expansion to rescue the Goomba.
There's literally no location where the spawn point and the Mystery Goom overlap. So Mario will never see the Mystery Goomba with his own eyes.
So is this kind of like a Schrodinger's Goomba situation
Yes,
then?
Yes. Okay.
Yes, he literally
He exists and doesn't exist.
he exists and doesn't exist at the same time.
Wonderful.
Because Koch, I'm so sorry if I'm not pronouncing your name right. He's not
If
listening.
you're listening, yeah.
But he literally tried everything, like breaking the game to try and reach this Goomba, but because he's past the death barrier and his spawn radius and the Goomba radius. Oh,
That's
God,
fine. No. It's not gonna. No. It's fine. It's fine.
Okay.
It's not gonna.
Yeet. There's no way without, dying. And the only way that he managed to get him up there was almost breaking the game to sort of make him appear, but even then he's like a fake object. Within
So he doesn't work.
He doesn't work. So you
Right.
can't get the coin within him. So ultimately
Yeah.
he is an impossible enemy and an impossible coin.
World's hardest boss.
Yes.
Yeah.
Nice. And
Yeah.
this doesn't he doesn't affect the speed running or anything. I was
doesn't,
looking
no.
That's,
for
yeah.
Yeah.
you
No.
see this secret, you find the Goomba, and then you finish the game.
No,
in,
here's the thing.
7
Is that
It's
seconds.
just
people are that bored that they're just discovering the fact that this ancient game has bugs. I'm like, wow, really? But
Who would have thought?
A game that never had an update has an issue? No.
wow. But it's just fascinating about the fact that they didn't pick that up at all. Like the fact that Goombas spawn in 3, but for some reason there's 2. It wasn't picked up for 18 years at all.
There was another one I
Until
heard about
someone was
recently
bored.
about Donkey Kong Country 2, I think it was. And there's only 17 puzzle pieces, and then that's how you get the 101% completion of the game. And that's been like that since the game had been released. And then after about roughly the same amount, 12 years or 13 years, someone was breaking the game, as they do for the speedrun. They found another puzzle piece that hadn't been found before
Yeah.
in a specific location. And everyone's gone, what?
Yeah.
Everyone who is dedicated to it. So now they have to redo all the runs with that new puzzle piece
Yeah.
in it, because that's the 101% completion.
Yeah, literally, I want to come back and talk about the impossible coin, the completing. There's a level, watch for falling rocks in Hazy Maze Cave, that completed in 0.1 A presses.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah, it's a great video, isn't
Yeah.
it? But I really want to discuss it because it was done by the same guy. He's dedicated to breaking this game.
That's
Yeah.
fun.
And it's so fascinating that that's what people are doing now. Obviously, the video game market is so open these days. There's everything available to you, but there's still people out there who are like, you know what I'm going to do? Break it.
I just love that of all games, they've gone back to 64 games.
Oh, yeah, because they were part of your childhood. So you just
Yeah.
want to, see if there's more.
Right.
You want to play them more because they were so nostalgic.
Yeah.
And then you just find magical little things like impossible coins, impossible Goombas, Fun times. Poor Goomba.
Schrodinger's Goomba.
Schrodinger's
He will be
Goomba.
remembered.
Poor Goomba.
Jack.
I love this. This was a great story. I've just kind of been like doing some Z Games like paperwork in the background, but it's been. I actually really enjoy that, and the music when it wasn't blasting in your ears. My bad. I was like, this is going to be loud enough. No,
Too loud.
Too loud.
beautiful. More Mario talk sometime.
Yeah, obviously. I'm down.
You
if
still need to
guys
talk
are
about
down.
Twilight Princess.
Oh my god, yes. I need to talk about the furry bait.
Of course, that's
yeah.
what you went straight to. That's cool. We'll do that. We'll do that. Sure, whatever, man.
And the fact that Link has
Tuesday night to
nipples.
South Bank. Weird.
Yeah, Link has nipples.
Mario
That's
doesn't.
odd.
Mario does have nipples.
Oh, he does,
They're
sorry.
pepperoni shapes, and I zoom in on
You
them.
fish-eye those nipples.
Of course
Free the
I
nipple.
do.
Free the nipple.
Free the nipple.
But not on Mixer.
Oh, pull it back.
If you're not aware, 4ZZ's Radiothon is currently underway. It was very noisy outside the studio when we all walked in. In fact, 3 announcers might have had a mild panic attack on the way in.
Yeah,
I'd
we
rather
love
there not be
maybe.
people.
I'd
ever,
just rather
anywhere.
just.
I
yeah.
like ran inside.
Yeah.
I'm not even joking.
Me too. I like ran at the corner and I was
I
like,
kept
"Who
my
are you
headphones on.
people?"
Yeah.
And then the texts in the group chat from me were very
It was just
much
violent.
scared.
Like, you were violently scared. Yeah, sorry,
Yeah.
to clarify. You weren't ready to, like, hit someone.
No.
No, you weren't
No.
getting violent. Good. Sorry, it is Radiothon. So if you like Triple Z, and of course you do, you're listening to us, it's a great radio. It's the best radio station. It is
we
the
love it.
best radio station
This is the best radio
in
station
the
in the
world.
in the history of radio stations.
Ever.
Obviously.
China.
So basically you can go to 4zzz.org.au, subscribe to 4ZZZ, because we are all subscribed, whether or not you want to say that you are. It doesn't matter. We're all subscribed.
Yeah.
And
We are.
yeah, go and subscribe. That's the point.
Please.
Bing, bing, bing.
Bing, bing, bing. Subscribe.
I just need the light to go off. Like, I need to
You're
know.
waiting for the light to go
I
off, or
need
like
to
someone
know that
is
somebody is
subscribed.
listening to us.
4zzz.org.au.
Thank
You can even subscribe your pet.
You can subscribe
Yeah.
your pet. You can subscribe
Your band.
yourself. If you're an under 18, it's a fair bit cheaper. If you're a concession, it's also fairly affordable. If you're, the whole situation.
Yeah.
So
you
many
can
options.
subscribe your entire household.
Just do it.
Please do that.
Please. We need money.
Yeah.
I'm so poor.
By the way, none of it goes to us directly.
That's
but
fine. Quickly,
it's a good cause.
Game On.
Yeah.
Yes.
Game On Festival has been running for a very long time. I have loved the event every single time that I've gone. This was the first time y'all have worked, not you. You've worked other video game events.
That's
Yes,
Koshi.
I've done.
He's
I'm a
pointing at
professional
Koshi.
journalist. And that means I
he
can
was
work
going to
events.
chime in. That's why. It's radio. The illusion of radio has been broken. It's just not good radio.
No, it's just not good radio, Jack. Stop stealing my line.
Do we have a good radio?
No.
No.
Good enough to subscribe to, though.
Subscribe to it before
Subscribe to us.
What was it like for you guys?
Exhausting.
See, well,
I
that.
loved it.
I'm
I
still
loved it.
recovering, but I did
I-
love it.
I mean, that's the thing. Like, I haven't been to an event like that before,
Yeah.
where
No.
it's
Never.
small and enjoyable,
Intimate.
and just getting to play games and seeing people. I'm not gonna lie, there were about 3 different devs or teams that I've gone up and played their games, and they're like, "Oh, we weren't expecting that. Thank you." And I'm like, "What did I do wrong?" But it was just fun, to like
It was fun.
have a conversation with people who make these games and like play so many different. Like, there was such a wide
Such a
variety.
wide
as
variety,
well.
yeah, for sure.
And I was very glad to see that Fertile Crescent was there
Yes.
because I had no idea about the game, but it was very much my kind of game, like
Well,
a tycoon. Like,
The way that Rani
Yeah, really
painted
wholesome.
the picture, because we recorded some segments there, Rani was like, so you do this and then you do this, but we didn't actually get that far because Kate killed her entire village
Yeah.
off. And I was like,
I didn't kill them. They just
They
ate
starved.
more. They starved on their own terms.
They starved
They
on their own
literally
terms. It was their
could
own
not
choice to
They
starve.
enough
decided
berries.
they went on some kind of hunger strike, probably.
Because you
anyone
didn't give
else?
them enough wood.
Did you-
I tried so hard. I was getting all
Did
of
you
them
make
on
sure
berry
they were
grain.
always like no one was ever idle?
Yeah.
Oh man.
I had people on everything. I had an archer tower, and I almost
I
had an
had-
archer, but then they all died.
I had 3
But-
farms going plus the
Same.
berry bushes,
Same.
And then,
How did
But
you compare
my
it
point
to?
was-
It was like a mashup
It
of
was
Banished
like
and Age of Empires?
Banished,
Yeah.
Age of
awesome.
Empires, and like an ancient style of city, like a
I
city
didn't get to play
builder.
it. That
It
sounds
looks
really
so
It's
cool.
actually really
free.
cool.
It's free. You can
Yeah.
download it. So
I'm
you-
gonna get it.
If you Google search Fertile Crescent, you should find the Itch.io page. And at the moment, I believe it's free. I think they were looking to release it on other platforms to
I would pay
make
for it.
money off of it.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah.
Fertile Crescent is a crescent-shaped region in the Middle East, spanning modern-day Iraq, Israel. Okay, right.
Wrong one.
Put Google search Fertile Crescent game. Maybe Itch.io afterwards as well. Itch.io is the first result anyway. Good, thank
Yeah.
God. Because Kate, you've been to video game events before.
Yeah.
This is a very different kind of event.
Yeah. I really he just
Yeah.
Just, yeah.
Give
Back
me a
to you.
close
Yeah.
Give me a close question again, I dare you. I really appreciated that with this it was more about like the people and not so much about the flash. Like it was very much, here's what I've done, let's talk about my game, let's talk about games in general as well. Like, I don't know, it was a very close-knit community feel.
Yeah.
Whereas, like, I've been to AvCon, which was similar almost, but very fast-paced and bigger. And
A
then,
lot bigger, yeah.
Yeah, and then obviously PAX is just ginormous, and no one really gets a chance to talk to anyone.
No.
Like we mentioned,
And everyone's just exhausted.
yeah, and it's more of like a social media thing.
Yeah.
Like it's a clout.
Yes,
grabbing thing,
absolutely.
Whereas this was very low key. Like there was a hashtag, but it wasn't really on the radar. Like it didn't feel like anyone was grabbing for your attention
No.
to get anything off you.
Devs were just really appreciative of like people coming up and playing the games. Which
Exactly.
was really,
Yeah.
like, for them, I imagine it would have been kind of like humbling.
It was
Yeah.
pretty wholesome, honestly.
Incredibly, yeah.
What were you going to say?
Oh, I was just going to say, with other networking events and things like that, it's always just take my business card, follow
hate it.
follow on Twitter, blah blah blah. So
Yeah.
I agree. It was small. Don't get me wrong. You know, it was, but it
But
was
I like that.
good for that reason because
Yeah.
there aren't that many small events anymore.
Yeah.
You've got
Yeah.
PAX and you've got things like AvCon. You've got things like I guess
Yeah.
it's like Supernova and stuff. They have like little bits of games,
Yeah.
but they're all massive.
Yeah.
So it was good to have like a day event we could actually walk around, not smell everybody,
Ugh.
Yeah.
and there was a bar. And I
Yeah.
was happy.
Yeah.
Fair.
It was pretty good.
It wasn't very stanky. And there were dogs in the New Farm Market.
There
right
were
next door.
dogs.
So
There were
many
dogs.
dogs.
I ate some good food.
Oh,
It
yes.
was good.
Dude, honestly, Saturday
But then
morning,
I forgot to eat for the rest of the day.
Yeah, I barely.
It was hard.
I barely got some food before they shut. I got some good sausage.
Of course you did.
I was like,
you
oh
did.
wait,
But okay.
yeah, I'll wait.
Weird flex smoke.
But you put the onions on afterwards because you don't want people slipping and falling.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, thank you. I'm
yeah.
glad someone picked good. Yeah, we can't say the company name. It's community radio. Yeah, but game on, cute, gorgeous, love it a lot.
Yeah.
Ready to go again next year.
Yeah.
Heaps of
Definitely.
fun.
As much as I was torn between a bunch of different things, God, it was so good.
Yeah, it was really fun. I
Yeah.
enjoyed it. But then I slept for 15 hours.
Yeah,
because that
I
was my
was
first
screwed, yeah.
game event that I had to be like on for.
It was
Switch.
my first game event.
ever.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you had a
Mine
pretty good
as well.
time.
Yeah, I did have a good time. But I'm still dead.
Yeah, me too.
It's been 4 days, and I still want to sleep at least a good 12 hours
Yeah.
tonight.
Me too.
Hey, the life of chronic fatigue.
Yeah.
Mood.
But yeah, no, it was a whole lot of fun, and it was so busy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was,
But not like
very
packed busy, which
No.
is
and
good.
I really enjoyed watching kids break games.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was great.
I think I enjoy that more than playing the games. Is watching a child
It's like
break a game.
going-
And game devs just in the corner
Like,
writing notes.
oh no. It's like I feel like a weird parallel to make, but like I love going to Nara in Japan, which is like known for its deer. I don't
Yeah.
go for the deer, I just go for seeing the deer bully tourists.
That's why I'm
'Cause
going.
it's so worth it.
I'm going to see someone get knocked over by a deer. It'll probably be
People
me.
like run away from them and I'm like suck it. That wraps up the show for this week on a great note.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had a great time.
I don't know what's happening next week. Maybe Twilight Princess.
Maybe.
We can talk about furries.
Yeah, I'll do it. I will talk about it.
Yeah, you
I'll do
will.
it.
I'll play that
will.
game
Scared.
that was sent to us.
I'll do anything.
Which game was that?
furry story game.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
Like,
can we have to...
furry
It was like
episode.
open world adventure, furries,
Furries.
and I was like, weird thing to put straight.
And then I
Weird
saw that it
flex,
had
but
like
okay.
The fact that it was 3 different sentences
Yeah.
too. Open
Yeah.
world, exclamation point. Adventure,
Adventure.
exclamation point. And then
Furries.
furries, exclamation point.
Yeah.
I'm like, 1, those aren't sentences. True, the exclamation
Well, they're
points aren't
exclamations.
selling it any more than the
Furry.
words are. Like, but that'd be fun to review. We'd probably really like it. Thank you for giving us the game.
Look, it definitely piqued our interest, but I'm not sure for at least me it would be enough to actually play it.
Yeah.
Because I have a good 3 other games that I want to get to that are cute
Yeah.
little indie PC games. I'm like, I just want to have the
But do
time to
they
play.
have furries? Exclamation
Story of my
point.
life.
Dude, I just want to play Fire Emblem.
I mean,
Have enough time to goddamn review it.
yeah. You gotta find Bondage Grandpa.
He's not.
Same.
That's not real.
I was watching somebody
Not
else
yet
play
anyway.
some
There
of
will
it.
be mods.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Bondage
Bondage
Grandpa.
Grandpa. Bondage Grandpa.
Jesus.
So thank you for listening
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
Games. It's been an
The bondage,
awesome
we've wrapped
show.
up that
It
show.
wraps, that's how we're going to wrap up the show. Go to 4zzz.org.au, subscribe to 4ZZZ. Check us out on social media at ZEDGamesAU is Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. The website is zgamesau.net. We're on iTunes and Spotify. Slide us into your DMs is how I'm going to... Yep.
Yes, in that
Push on
order.
through, push on through.
There's another episode where Jason and I spoke about the Kill la Kill game that is out now on
There's a
PS4
Kill
and
la Kill
Switch.
game?
That's a real thing. And he dragged me for saying there was not going to be a Switch Lite because I was saying that for a good 6 months, and then there was a Switch Lite. I was like, damn it. So yeah, this one is Autumn's Rise from Crosscode. It's such a good song. Oh, I love it a lot.
You say that about everything?
Yeah, but
Yeah,
well,
about anything weeby.
I only play good music that I enjoy, and because none of you actually have brought in MP3s.
Oh, it's
I
our
brought
fault.
a CD once.
Let's
And we
play the
played it.
song.
Yeah.
It's proof. Here it is. See you next week.
Bye.
Bye.
Good song.